this life until I watched my face go through this transformation. I came back from vacation totally radiant, and it inspired all my friends. When I decided to compete for Miss UPSA, my friends were all rooting for me. It was incredible to see how far I had come. I truly embodied confidence. And then I won. It was one of the proudest highlights of my university experience. Forever Clear Blemish Control not only helped me clear my skin, but also gave me the courage to chase my dreams.
Join Tish and countless others who have transformed their lives with Forever Clear Blemish Control. Forever Clear, caring for tomorrow's beauty needs today. This advert is FDA approved.
Kwajo, why are you late?
Yes, Kojo. Why are you late again?
Kwajo.
Can't you talk?
See, Mommy, I could lie like Amma and say I was doing my homework with my friends. Or lie like Amma and say I was helping Grandma buy food. Mommy, I will not lie like Amma. I was playing with my friends, and that is why I'm late.
Homework now. Thank you for not lying to me. Your Calipo is in the fridge.
Calipo, the natural fruit juice drink.
Avi, you know that.
This advert is FDA approved.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents cavities, cleans deeply, fights germs, and gives you fresh breath.
Welcome to Perfect Match Extra Season 3's live Saturday show. My name is AJ Akwaku-Sap, and a very big thank you to Ladies in Collection for my gorgeous, gorgeous outfits this evening. Find them in Tabora. And of course, a big thank you to First Choice Hair and Beauty for my gorgeous hair. Thank you so much, David, for styling. And also to Les Cut Parlor. Thank you very much, Thelma, for making my beautiful face look even nicer. Of course, a big thank you to you for being tuned in. It's been a very exciting week, and today we sit down to delve into a lot of those issues, and we do so with the housemates. Now it's time to bring them on. Are you ready to see our housemates looking absolutely gorgeous in some of their finest, flyest African-made outfits? Ladies and gentlemen, coming on first, we have Blanco and Candy.
I got the fine thing. Me, I got the fine thing. My baby fine. I tell you this one be the fine. Every woman is a superwoman. Every woman is a champion. We know be nobody. If them know they have a body. Yeah. Hi. Mama, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mama, yeah, yeah, yeah. NCO. NCO. Hey. Mama, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mama, yeah, yeah, yeah. NCO. NCO. Yeah. We know do it, yeah. We know do it, yeah. See, mommy. Everlasting.
Welcome, gentlemen and lady. Up next is Bogdan and our Kofa.
Correct, oh correct, oh correct. For better, for worse, oh for worse. We need to do it, yeah. Correct, oh correct, oh correct. For better, for worse, oh for worse.
For your love, me, I don't go waste time. She find no, I be why they hit time. Looking
absolutely gorgeous. Next up is Jessie and Ajwa Balai.
Hey, girl, you blow my mind. I go for the age you do. Cause I think about you all the time and all the things you do. Girl, you make out a Rico. You make a Rico. Girl, you make out a Rico.
Lovely. Up next is Nigel and Kiki.
Body on my body, would you be my honey? Would you be my blessing? A blessing, a blessing, oh. Body on my body, would you be my honey? Would you be my blessing? A blessing, oh. If I no fit carry, I no go ask for number, baby. Baby, me I don't want you to go and sit on cucumber. Angela, don't sit on cucumber. Ferrari for my lover, Gucci shoes for my lover. I meant to be word that I told ya. You know, every man don't lie. I'm from a black, you from Cali. Took the bank, could never to a daddy. Then I put a cap for you, Pascali. Anything you want, I do, so let me be your lover.
Welcome, guys. Up next, we have Van Dyke and Naya.
I need you to keep all your promises to me. But baby, can't you see? You're everything I need. Set my calendar, I need your energy. When I'm in your company, if your logo set me free. So come over. I feel like Arizona. Oh my God, I'm sober. This boy take me higher. Waiting there, your body, oh. Make me catch this such your time. Waiting there, your body, oh. Wait, they come up from you.
Up next, we have Shah and Irama.
Loving you, girl, no girl, leak it. I do them all day, every day. I need no one like I need you. Oh, no, no. Loving you, girl, you get the pom pom shade. You can know how I want the pom pom shade. Oh, I need no one like I need you. Oh, no, no. So I body down and come my over. Make a dirty you well with my love. La, la, la. I say, oh, my bed, blessing. Baby, come on, good sin, good sin. No be passing, good sin, good sin. No be passing, good sin. Alhamdulillah. Baby, blessing, good sin. Baby, come on, good sin, good sin. Come on, good sin, good sin. Come on, good sin. Alhamdulillah.
Lovely. Up next, we have Perry and Black Angela.
I am a down, oh I am a down. One bed this way, one bed yakumau. Oh sissy fiani, oh sissy fiani. Check the personality. Oh one the money no semen in a man. Namaste, my good time. Namaste, namaste you. Namaste, my good time. Namaste, no semen in a man. Namaste, my good time. Namaste, namaste you. Namaste, my good time. Namaste.
And last but certainly not the least are Heniba and Larissa.
I see your best canny order. Hey, my sweet bubba. I know fit to give you just love. Yeah, I see your best canny order. Hey, my sweet bubba. Many, many plans I get for you. Yeah. And until I'm person me dimmy but can you never know? Yeah. And I'm trying to dance super baby get believe the thing I tell you no be liar. Yeah. Me see and drop one of me other original Birkins, my
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Welcome, guys. How are we feeling? Good, fantastic. We love it, we love it. Of course, on the ones and twos with great music, we have the one and only DJ Abiam. But a big thank you to our amazing designers that have made our housemates look so gorgeous. Like the looks on the girls and the gentlemen are looking really, really dapper. A big thank you to Manuel's Collection for making our gentlemen look absolutely amazing. Of course, our female designers, we have Gota GH, we have Mr. Miles, and I will be acknowledging as we go. As well, their accessories is by Darlene Dazzle. She's our season 2 housemate who's doing exciting things with the jewelry line, and we love to see it. Of course, a big thank you to Lijay Looks for making our ladies look absolutely gorgeous with their tresses as well. Coming glam, and we love it over here. But ladies, how are we feeling? The gentlemen said fantastic. How are our ladies feeling?
We're really good.
Good. I like. Well, one word for how the week has been.
Exciting.
Exciting, I love it. Now, for you as well, you've been enjoying watching all the exciting highlights, and we've compiled a few for those who may have missed it. Take a look.
House delivered a vibrant mix of drama, love, games, and unforgettable moments. Relationships were tested, secrets were revealed, and laughter echoed through the walls. The week launched with a much-anticipated head of house tasked. Ajwa Black and Oheneba went head-to-head in an intense face-off filled with pressure and determination. In the end, Oheneba triumphed and was crowned the new head of house, with Ajwa Black appointed as his assistant, forming a leadership duo that sparked new energy in the house.
Congratulations, head of house, assistant head of house.
One of the most heartwarming activities of the week was the VBN Wives and Husbands musical performances. Each couple took turns serenading their partner with personalized performances that stirred both emotion and admiration. Midweek, the house erupted in laughter during the Stars in Disguise and Impersonation Game Challenge. Housemates donned wigs, accents, and outrageous personas in a bid to outshine one another. Among the most talked about performances was Nigel's spot-on impersonation of AJ. From AJ's signature walk to his cheeky mannerisms, Nigel had everyone, including AJ, in stitches. His act stole the show and left the house buzzing with amusement long after the game ended. In one of the week's lighter moments, Van Dyke pulled off a hilarious prank on Larissa, catching her completely off guard. The compatibility test shook things up as housemates were asked to switch partners for 24 hours. This mix and match exercise forced them out of their romantic routines and into conversations with new faces, sparking surprising discoveries, awkward moments, and even a few sparks. However, things took a serious turn when Big Mama issued a collective punishment: 3 hours of complete silence as a result of multiple house rule violations.
For the next 3 hours, you will all enter a state of complete silence.
Despite the clear instruction, Ira, Blanco, Ajwa Black, and
Bogdan
failed to comply and were promptly disciplined for their defiance, reinforcing the weight of Big Mama's authority in the house. In the Catch My Love game, blindfolded partners had to catch balls being thrown by their significant other, a fun yet chaotic challenge that tested coordination and trust. The room was filled with laughter as housemates fumbled, cheered, and tried to beat the odds. The sock challenge added another round of intense and comedic competition. In this task, couples had to remove their partner's socks without using their hands. Shah proved unbeatable and claimed the win, with Larissa coming in a close second. A highlight of the intellectual front was Thursday's debate task. Two teams emerged, the Fantastic Four, forming Nigel, Shah,
Bogdan,
and Blanco, and Akel the Avengers, which are Irama, Larissa, Kiki, and Black Angela. In the final round, it was a war of words and wits, but Akel the Avengers emerged victorious.
Only 2 points separated the team,
earning themselves a relaxing massage from Clelisa Spa for their efforts. The romantic atmosphere was dialed up on Kizombo night, led by dance instructor Ebo Anderson. Housemates swayed slowly to the rhythm, letting the sensual dance style draw them closer. For some, it rekindled intimacy. For others, it sparked new connections. The week wrapped up in style with the Friday party, a night of music, laughter, and pure joy. It offered the perfect release from the week's emotional roller coaster and a toast to the unpredictable days ahead. Last night's events brought unexpected twists in the house. Akofa made a surprising switch, showing sudden and intense affection for Perry. However, something fishy has been going on amongst Jesse, Bogdan, and Van. They've been having coded conversations about the outside world. Tensions are rising and loyalties are starting to shift as secrets slowly unravel. Week 2 reminded viewers and housemates alike that in the perfect match Xtra house, anything can happen. with alliances forming, feelings deepening, and games intensifying. Week 3 promises even to have more twists and excitement.
A very exciting week that was, and of course, you know what to do throughout the conversation we'll be having. You use the hashtag #PerfectMatchXtra, hashtag PMXtra3, to be able to let your thoughts be known and contribute to the show. My name is AJ Akwaku, and I'm seated with the lovely, lovely housemate, and it's time to get into it. Starting with our head of house, and assistant head of house. I remember last week you were assistant head of house. This week you became head of house. How different was it?
I think last week I wasn't like the head of affairs.
Yeah.
If there's anything at all, it has to go through Angela before it comes to me. And this time around, you know, everything comes through me before it goes to the assistant. So I think there's a bit of difference in there.
Okay.
But all the same, I'm glad that, and I'm honored to be the head of house. And you know, what is written is written. So,
okay, all
yeah.
right. Who gave you trouble?
I think it was a bit tough because, you know, in the house I'm kind of labeled this kind of guy. So like whenever.
What kind of guy?
I mean, it's so obvious that a majority of them don't like me because they feel like Dennis is flirty, or Hineba is this, or Hineba is flirty, or Hineba doesn't move straight and all that. But, you know, you are still the head of house. I mean, you are supposed to enforce the rules. You are supposed to enforce the laws in the house. So it was a bit tough. Sometimes I make my assistant do the handling of everything, and then I feel like it was okay.
All right, okay. Ajwa, how was it like being assistant head of house this year? I mean, this week, sorry.
It was okay. Ohineba really made it look simple for me. It was actually easy because we spoke about everything before, like we actually give out duties. So he actually made everything look very simple for me, yeah.
Did you find any part of it challenging?
No, not really.
How was the head of house challenge in itself?
It was tough.
Okay.
It was really tough. Really tough, but
congrats to you. You held on for quite a bit. Yeah, it's good to see. Soon,
you.
better luck.
Yes,
next
yes,
week.
yes.
Van Dyke, how was Thursday's task for you? The grand debate.
Was quite tough.
It was quite tough, yeah.
Yeah, and I was a little bit confused.
You were a little confused?
Yeah.
Which part? Or why?
Well, I was supposed to read what was on the paper, but I don't know what happened, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was thinking, when you said we are going on a break, I thought you were coming back, so I can read the rest, but not knowing that was the end.
But speak a bit into the mic so we can hear you better. But okay, all right. So now coming on to the winning team, Kiki, for the second time this week, you have been adjudged the winner for the Thursday task. How was it like?
As I said earlier on Thursday, it was really exciting for me because I know how much effort I put into preparing for the task. So to know that all the inputs that I put into making it what it was, you know, bore fruits and then was successful was very exciting for me, for sure.
Oh, all right. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
There were some people that were a little bit upset about losing. But now let me go direct before I even come to how you felt on Thursday, Blanco. When we also did the big 3-hour silence task, you took it upon yourself rather to be the comedian.
Actually, I didn't hear the total silence.
You thought it was partial silence?
Yes, yes. So I decided to create something out of nowhere. I didn't know it will incur Big Mama's punishment. So we had to do it.
Okay. But also on Thursday, you were a little upset that you didn't win.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not out of the shock because
you're still not out of it.
Yeah, because I told my opponents that the preparations that we had done, even if they bring Professor Jane, Einstein, and everyone, we were still going to win.
Okay, but it was 2 points. Yeah. Is it more painful if it's 2 points as against a large percentage?
I thought we had given them much gap. Yeah.
Okay. But the gap didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On the girls' side as well, for those that were evicted in the first round, I think Candy, you also were not too enthused about losing out, were you?
Yes.
What was going through your mind then?
I mean, people win, people lose. So yeah, I just accepted it because I'm a very vocal person. I do debates in schools, so I was even like giving my team some morale, like we're gonna kill it.
Were you happy that the girls won over the boys?
I mean, yeah.
I'll take it. Who did you think should have won? I mean, you saw some of the action. Genuinely, who do you think should have won?
Honestly, I trust the judges.
No, we're not saying who you trust. We're saying based on what you watched. Who do you think deserved to win?
Yeah, the girls. I mean, I'm a girl.
Okay. We'll take it. Sha, you really liked the Kizomba lessons during the week. You had too much fun.
I was trying. So.
You were trying, Bunny.
It was actually my first time doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
And wow. And you liked it?
Because I have a flexible waist, so I just.
You have a flexible waist.
So I was trying to use it.
You're trying to use it. Wow. Okay. All right. I'll leave it here. And to the gentleman that likes to get himself into a lot of punishment, Bogdan, is it that you're a natural rule breaker or you just don't like... what's going on there?
AJ, I think it just comes with it, you know. I like to create excitement in the house, you know, and sometimes it comes with it. It comes with punishment.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I'm trying to do better.
You're trying to do better. Okay, we'll see how well you can do over next week. But Candy, coming back to you, what do you think of the 3-hour silence punishments?
I don't know. It made me think, like, back at home, I thought about things outside. It made me, like, reflect on the week that's passed and moving forward.
Okay.
So, yeah, it made me also, like, arrange some of my stuffs. But, like, I got punished.
Okay. All right. Now, to back Angela, how did you find the compatibility test?
What was the compatibility test?
Big Mama's compatibility test.
With Jessie?
Yes.
It was helpful.
Helpful how?
Because my impression of Jessie from the beginning was different from what I heard from him when we were heard.
Okay, all right. Okay. Quite interesting. Now, we might as well just dive straight into some of the interesting highlights that happened over the week. And I'll start off with some of the relationships we sort of ended off last week with some exciting declarations. With you, Blanco, how's it going with you and Adra Black?
We are getting to know each other, but it's perfect.
It's perfect?
Perfect.
Okay. Perfect. So last week you stated that she's your perfect match. Do you still stand by that?
Yes.
You do?
I stand by that.
Okay. Adra.
AJ.
Do you consider Blanco your perfect match?
Yes, I do.
Or are you just in the getting to know stages?
He's my perfect match. We are still getting to know each other, so yes. He's still my perfect match.
He's still your perfect
Yes.
match. You're securing it.
Yes.
Well, let's take a look.
From today, nothing. I'm here.
Last
For the party,
week,
I'm here.
Friday, you said the same thing.
And today I'm here.
And now,
I'm here.
you actually want to get serious with me. And other people are trying to get serious with this black Barbie.
Who is that, Sha?
Who? Sha is actually talking for you.
And who is talking against me?
A lot of people. A lot.
Mention one.
And it's not
Sha,
necessary.
Akofa.
They're actually begging on your behalf. It's not necessary. Do you get what I'm
making time for you and you are living for them. So who's making the problem?
I need to talk to my girls. Akofa.
So are they important?
Akofa is like my sister. Do you get what I'm trying?
So are they important than me? I think I apologized.
The last time I checked, other people was important than I am to you.
When?
A lot of times you made it so obvious. You weren't like supposed to tell me that
She was looking for me and
Who?
I had to run.
Who? Kiki was looking for you.
She was looking for me.
So go and vibe with Kiki.
No. I chose you. Why?
You chose me.
Yes. That's why I'm here.
Baby, you didn't choose me. You never chose me. You didn't choose me.
I came for you. When you were vomiting, I came for you.
You came for me.
I came looking for you.
I'm okay. Oh, go and sleep with Kiki.
Should we take that statement again, or okay? You stated categorically that people are chasing, and it's not Sha. Sha is rather speaking for Blanco. Yes. So who are the people?
AJ, we are okay now.
Now you are?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about them. So who were the people on the horizon?
Okay, they weren't saying I shouldn't mind him. They were just trying to tell me to be very, very sure if it's Blanco I want to be, because we spoke about a lot of things and then immediately we talk, he comes back and then acts different. So my friends were like, Aja, you need to be like very, very serious about it if you really want to be with him. Yes, please.
So, to clarify, who are the ones chasing you? Because you were very emphatic about that. That
I said
people are chasing me.
I was tipsy.
And he referred to Sha, and you said it's not Sha. Sha is speaking for you. Should we play back?
I was tipsy.
You were tipsy.
Yes, please.
So you're just dating.
I was tipsy.
Kiki, you were thrown into the fray, but I would like to hear Blanco's views on it, because she Adra was quite emphatic about stating that there's something going on between you and Kiki. You were dancing with Kiki.
Yeah, I did.
Quite a bit in the night.
I think before the party yesterday night, I was quite upset because she was giving me some attitude.
Okay.
So when I was at the party, I wanted to do something to get her jealous, but I ended up getting her angrier.
Okay.
So she didn't even come to sleep by me early.
Okay.
So I had to sleep off, and I woke up and she was there. So I told her I would apologize before all my friends. So I want to take this opportunity to apologize to Ajwa for me dancing with Kiki, and that, Ajwa, I still love you.
Love?
Yeah.
The L word?
Yeah.
You feel that deeply?
Yeah.
Kiki?
Yes, AJ.
Were you used as a... let me rephrase it. How do you feel hearing what's going on between them?
I'm not surprised. It's normal. I feel the same, because I felt that me and Sha, we've had our differences, but everything was talked about. I wanted to move on. During the party, he was just doing his own thing. I felt like he was in his own world. He wasn't giving me the vibe that I wanted him to give me, like, you know, wanting to dance with me and all that. And Blanco was standing in his corner looking lonely. I was like, okay, well,
let's dance.
Let's dance. Let's keep this party going. So that was my reason for dancing with Blanco.
Okay, so he wanted to use you to make her jealous.
Now I'm hearing from him, so now I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you weren't using him to make anyone jealous?
No, I just felt like we were having fun.
Adra, you don't believe that? You just rolled your eyes there. Sorry, I'm quick at catching these things. You feel like she's trying to insert yourself in this dynamic?
Yes.
Why do you feel that way?
Because Blanco was like, after dancing with her, she told him he looked cute in what he was wearing, something I chose.
Something you chose?
Yes.
So you dressed him and she was complimenting him?
And then he also said, she said, I think she wanted to get to know him very well. And he also said that Kiki was like, what she told him, they need to talk about what she told him. So, yes.
Blanco?
AJ.
Do you feel Adra Black's feeling is justified? Are you giving... Okay. Are you still acting like you're open to other dancers? Are you giving other people green light instead of...
No, I am not. Okay. I just went with the flow yesterday. It was like, Kiki made my night so beautiful, but there was no strings attached to it.
No strings attached.
Yeah, no strings attached to it.
Kiki, are you inserting yourself into this dynamic?
Nothing that happened yesterday was pre-planned.
Okay.
I just went with the flow.
It was just two friends having fun.
You said?
It was just two friends having fun.
Exactly.
So if it turned into something else, would have just been two friends also turning into
I mean, I don't know. I think now I'm thinking maybe it was the alcohol. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blame it on the alcohol.
But I'm very honest. Yes, I'm going to blame it on the alcohol.
Okay.
I'm very honest. He looked nice in his outfit. So yeah, I told him that he looked honest in his outfit. Okay. And I told him that, okay, maybe because I'd brother zoned him earlier, a while back. So dancing with him, the vibe, everything was nice. I told him that I feel like I'm starting to like him. But it may be the alcohol, so let's see what happens tomorrow when I'm back to my senses.
Okay.
So maybe today I came back to my senses. I actually wanted to speak to him, but it felt like he was hiding from me today. I told a lot of people now, I'm looking for Blanco, but it seems like he's hiding from me. I don't know what's going on. But now I know, so.
At the risk of sounding controversial, do you still think that even though certain people may be coupled up, they're still fair game? Until they publicly declare it and become a couple, do you think they're still fair game?
I believe so.
All right. I respect that. Coming to you, Naya. So you complained to Bogdan a little bit about Akofa being a bit in everyone's business. What did she do to make you feel that way?
So Akofa is my friend, and we do talk a lot. And I think I've mentioned it to her before that I don't like how she's in people's business. Not like she isn't in particular, but then people always come to her to, and then she always ends up being the third person. And people might get a different perception about her on the outside. So she should try and, disassociate herself.
A bit from that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was all.
Okay. So that was the basis on which you complained then?
Of course.
Oh, let's take a look.
Yesterday, you were saying Sha is doing too much because he's cooking. You can equally tell me that me too, I'm doing all of that for you people. I'm also doing too much. Sometimes I don't even get time to do stuff for my own self because I was doing it for you guys. Do you understand? But this is something the person loves doing. He's not cooking because somebody is forcing him.
That's what the Congo is about.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, that's not how you should put it. You should rather tell Sha that you can cook, but try and make time for yourself and for the person that you want to move to.
All right. Bogdan, how did you feel, and did you agree with Naya's having those sentiments?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's my woman, so obviously I stick with her.
Okay.
I understand where she's coming from. She was just trying to be a good friend. Yeah.
Akofa, your friend thinks that sometimes you tend to insert yourself a little bit into people's business. Do you think that's true?
No, I don't think that's what she meant.
Okay.
I think she was trying to say I should avoid listening to, the couples and stuff, because in the long run, it would be like, Akofa said this, Akofa said that, but it's not like I'm instigating like conversations or something. So yes, I don't think she meant I be inserting myself into stuff. I don't go anywhere. People come to me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. Okay. We'll come back to that. But coming to Larissa, who do you consider your friends in the house?
AJ, I relate to all the girls in the house.
So you're friends with everybody?
I'm cool with everybody in the house.
No, I didn't say you're cool. Who do you consider your friends in the house?
Okay, so usually I talk to Ajwa, Akofa, like Naya, Angela, like.
Okay, so those are generally the people that you rotate around.
Yeah.
How would you describe your friendship with, say, Akofa, Ajwa?
Okay, so in a way, I'll say Akofa and I relate a lot because we laugh, we like laughing a lot. And also, Ajwa sometimes shares stuff with me or Akofa together, then we tell her what we think about the situation or how she should handle it. Okay. And I do same with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk to Akofa if maybe I feel something is bothering me or I think something is not right. And she tells me what she thinks about the situation.
Okay, because I'm asking that based on the premise that you felt earlier in the week that they were acting a little awkward around you, and you felt that they may have quite a bit to say about you. Tell me a bit about that, and what sort of led you to thinking that, okay, maybe they are acting a little awkward around me?
Okay, well, I think a lot of people say this three-group friendship is not like a really solid thing because at the end of the day, it's either one is out because the two are, trying to say stuff behind one's back. Okay. But honestly, I don't know what it is. But I felt at a point it was just Ajwa and Akofa. Yeah, even today, Ajwa had to tell Akofa she had to tell her something, which is normal. I mean, but
okay,
I
so you
think
think the two of them are closer with each other than they are with you?
Yeah. Okay. But we are still cool.
Okay, all right. Do you consider, okay, so sometimes in a three-person, and I agree with Larissa to that point, that sometimes it's like a three-person relationship, two tend to be closer to each other than the third. Is that the dynamic in your relationship, do you think? Ajwa, are you closer to Akofa than you are to maybe Larissa?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
We were actually very close. The three of us were very close, but
Larissa is more.
Larissa left us.
To be with her.
Exactly. When she fell in love, she left us.
Okay.
So we were like, okay, let's just let her be for some time. It's not as if we don't want to vibe with her. No. She's still my girl. She knows.
So it's just that you don't want to intrude in what's become.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Now, speaking of friendships on the girl side, now let's move it on to the boy side. Specifically with you, Jesse. You seem to have a bit of a problem, particularly with Oheneba. You've had a bit of conversation with him, or lack of it, and recently when he won head of house, you took it a little bit or we're a bit on the edge on that. Is there a problem we're not aware of?
AJ, Oyinbe and I, we are very, very cool. I don't have any problem with him.
Okay.
Yeah, and with the game, I felt Ajwa did very well because she's actually a lady.
Okay.
So that was the main reason why I was at Ajwa's side. Nothing serious.
But technically, she did drop the ball before him.
Yeah.
So then...
I mean, she went for 3 rounds, and I
Yeah.
did 1 round. So she did well.
But he also did just as well.
Pardon?
And he held on a little longer than her.
Yeah, so this is what I'm trying to say. He's a man.
That guy, he
yes,
can do it,
please.
but so she... Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
Woman king, fucking the draw. You have to decide, big draw. You don't have to get yeah? Big draw. Big mama has to get. Yeah, it's best, and big mama has to get. Big mama has to get. Oh, let me talk to you, bro. That's a fact, bro. Try. Let me straight, man. It's just straight, yeah. I have to straight, bro.
But they disqualified me. They disqualified me too.
Woman king, fucking the draw. You have to decide, big draw. You don't have to get yeah? Big draw. Big mama has to get. Yeah, it's best, and big mama has to get. Big mama has to get. Oh, let me talk to you, bro. That's a fact, bro. Try. Let me straight, man. It's just straight, yeah. I have to straight, bro.
But they disqualified me. They disqualified me too.
Hey, right. Thank you.
Akofa, we are waiting for you.
Ijin I did that.
Yeah, I know.
Ijin I did that. But nobody did tell him. Ijin I did that. If I move to him, they could tell me something bad.
Charlie, I'm Jesse. Why you
carry the same look? Carry the same.
Why you place?
It's his friend, his friend. I'm going to give my work.
Okay. So you...
Let's continue.
So you kept referring that Big Mama should watch the tape. You thought he won unfairly. Can I conclude that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Perhaps maybe we didn't see what did you see, or what did you see that made you think that it was unfair?
Okay, so as I was saying, Ajwa did very well. Her hands were very straight. And
Was it shaking?
a little.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that was your premise,
yeah.
but he didn't drop the ball
Yeah, he didn't drop the ball. He did well.
because her hands were straighter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. However, after the Friday party, though, you were speaking to Oheneba, telling him that you're his friend, and the other boys don't necessarily trust him. But, yeah, you were on about that. What was that conversation about? That one-on-one you had with...
Okay, so I confronted him about what actually happened, that I didn't want to talk to him with Ajwa.
Say that again, please.
Like, I confronted him about what actually happened with Ajwa. Yeah.
And that was it. Oheneba, how did you feel about that conversation?
Okay, so before I come to that conversation, I want to go back to the games, what actually happened. So I feel like, there's this group of people that they always trying to, like, look for something, trying to pick a fight out of nowhere, because, the Steez and the composure guy, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I mean, that day was so evident. My hand was very straight. And you know, because I have arms, so you might think I'd bent my arm, but it was so straight. So I don't know how come you were the only person that was seeing my arms being bent, and Big Mama didn't see. But anyways, let's move to the party. After the party, the conversation we had. So even before the party, Candy came to me that Jesse wanted to
have
a conversation with me. And I was like, bro, if he was man enough, he was supposed to come to my end, probably come to me, and then, you know, try to sit me down as a brother, talk to me. But I don't know the reason why he's supposed to send Candy to, you know, call me out so we talk.
That conversation was actually about our team, because we tried searching for him and he was not coming out. We called him several times. Perry could testify to that. Yeah, so that was the main reason why I told Candy to go and call him.
That's a lie, AJ. Candy is my witness. When Candy came to me, she was like, Oheneba, Jesse told me you guys are very cool friends. So I want you guys to sit and talk.
Okay.
It wasn't about whatever debate he's talking about. That's a lie. Candy's right here. She can, I mean, admit to the fact that what I said right now is what she said. So Jesse, what you are saying is a bit fat lie.
Candy, you're being brought up into this conversation. Can you corroborate what?
I mean, I think I thought that was why they called him.
You thought that was...
Yeah, because honestly, they are actually all in the same group.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably I was thinking too far. Because he already had he has told me earlier that I wanted to speak to him. So I was thinking, oh, maybe that's the reason. Oh, do it.
So that's why
I'm sorry.
Call him.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. So you
With
thought
the same
that was...
issue, I sent Van Dyke. Perry also went to call him. He didn't show up.
Okay. So do you feel like... Okay. So you, Jesse, feel like you're trying to reach out to Heneba. Am I right?
Let me see here.
Would you consider Oheneba your friend?
He's a brother.
He's a brother?
Yeah.
Oheneba, would you consider Jesse a friend?
Jesse's a brother, frankly. Yeah, I mean, he's a brother.
Okay.
I mean, aside everything that's actually going on, I don't have any, you know, I don't have anything against Jesse.
Okay.
So, I mean, Jesse is a brother. I won't say to anyone and be like, you know, he's someone like I hate or something, yeah.
All right. Okay, we'll come back to this. Larissa, you seem to, you're good with Shah. Yeah. And you were having a conversation with him, specifically encouraging him to go in for someone that he has his eyes set on. Who's this person?
AJ, so we were in the room and I saw him lost in his thoughts. Then I asked him what was going on with him. He was feeling reluctant to open up.
Okay.
But later, I approached and he opened up and he was like, he's lost between two people. So he threw the question at me that if I were to be in his shoes, who would I have gone for? And I threw it back to him that who would he have gone for? But he wanted to know what I was saying. And I'm like, okay, if she is the one you want, then try and get her.
For purposes of clarity, who are these two people he's confused about?
Adra Black and Kiki.
Adra Black and Kiki?
Yes, AJ.
Okay. Shah, you're confused between Adra Black and Kiki.
Okay, so the situation was, actually, I've been trying to speak to Blanco, and he wasn't really paying attention to me when I speak to him about Adwa. And I literally speak to Adwa every day in the house. So Adwa is like a sister. So I was like, I don't want to see her go. So I was like, I'm a bit confused when it comes to who I'm supposed to pick and who is supposed to go.
Okay.
And so I tried to get an advice from her and see what she thinks. So I was like, I told her that Ajwa is like a sister to me because I speak to her every day. Like we talk about everything, and she listens. So I think that's why Blanco was a bit no okay. So I moved to Blanco this morning, maybe in the afternoon or something. I was like, yo, I'm actually disappointed in you because I've known you way before you came here in the show.
Right.
So if there's something that I do and you don't feel comfortable, you come to me because I'm your brother. So I was like, and actually he made a statement that I didn't like. So
Which was?
When he told Akofa to come for me because I'm going for Ajwa. That's why I got pissed last night.
Okay.
So I was like, I wanted to talk to him this morning, but when I said that, he was like, don't worry. So he thought I was talking about Ajwa. So I went to him at the kitchen when we were cooking, and I was like, yo, I'm disappointed in you. I'm your brother. I've known you way before this. So if you don't like something, come to me and talk to me because I'm never going to do something to hurt you. So that was the reason. So Ajwa, when it comes to Ajwa, it's not like I'm falling for Ajwa.
You're
Ajwa
not
is a
falling
sister
for her.
me. Yeah.
She's your sister.
Yeah.
But you're asking Larissa's opinion on if you should go in for your sister.
Okay, let me just go straight to the point.
Okay.
So actually, we were talking about who I would give my flowers to when it comes to that. So that was what the reason, the issue
And
was
you were
about.
considering giving your flower to Ajwa.
I mean, when I saw Blanco dancing with Kiki, I was
You thought
like,
it was fair game.
I was like, okay. I mean, I don't want to see Ajwa go, so I would rather prefer giving the flowers to Ajwa for her to stay than letting her out.
And then look at possibly starting something with her.
Ajwa is, as I said, Ajwa is a sister. I think what we have together is, I think something strong, but it's a sister.
Strong that can blossom into love?
I doubt. Ajwa, I think.
Doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ajwa, did you know about this dynamic that he was torn between you or Kiki?
I think I had a fair idea about it.
Okay.
But I didn't know he spoke to Larissa about it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Forgive me saying it, but between you and Kiki, it seems to be a conversation with Blanco and also with Shah.
Sorry.
Okay, let me come to Kiki. Is Shah someone you're considering?
I have considered him. We've been talking this entire week, so yeah.
Okay. Did you know that he was also considering or looking to be kind to his sister and give her his flower?
I had a conversation with him and he told me that Ajwa was his sister. So if ever I see them talking, I should never be concerned about something other than sisterhood, brotherhood ever blossoming between them.
Okay.
Yeah, so he told me that she was his sister.
Okay. So Larissa, to clarify, who were you encouraging him to go for?
Okay, so what happened last night was, I won't say kind of clear, but it looked as though Blanco was feeling the vibe with Kiki. Okay. So when he asked me, I'm like, okay, if you don't want Ajwa to leave, then go for Ajwa.
So were you or were you not encouraging Shah to go for Ajwa?
I just told him to follow his heart.
Were you or were you not encouraging Shah to go for Ajwa? And I say this because last week you were quite vocal about how you felt Ira sort of led Van Dyke on, and that whole dynamic didn't work out. But here you are, encouraging Shah to possibly step into Blanco and Ajwa's relationship and take her, either as a brother or a sister. Do you feel in hindsight that you were overly judgmental?
No, I wouldn't say I was.
Okay.
Because it's not as though I was like, Sha, I think just going for Ajwa, or I think going for Kiki. I just told him,
follow your heart.
Yeah, he should follow his heart.
And if he did follow his heart, it would mean Blanco would be out of a girl.
Honestly, I think if Blanco was down for Adra, he wouldn't like dance wild with somebody else.
So it's allowed if the man is confused.
Yes.
AJ, so the reason why I was thinking about that was, as I said, I've known Blanco way back.
Okay.
So I was really worried. I was like, it will only be fine if Blanco takes the lead to give the flower to someone else.
Okay.
So, and if it's not Ajua, then I'm going to give mine to her. So that was what the issue was about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, okay, we'll come back to this. But coming to you, Van Dyke. You're wondering what could I possibly be going on to? Earlier this week, you sort of had a bit of a crisis of doubt, I would say, in some respects to you and Larissa's relationship. In fact, you, in your own words, stated you think she's faking her love to you. What have you ever had any reason to doubt Larissa's commitment to you?
Yeah, but I think later I was so sure about myself. Like, I was quite confused. Like,
what led you to being confused?
Because, like, I think sometimes we have arguments and stuff, like, and the words she used. But I think I have one or two things I have to correct about me.
Okay, which is?
I think I should listen to her and also be patient.
Okay. Do you feel her closeness to, or her friendship with people like Blanco or Shah makes you feel a little insecure?
Well, at first, I was feeling very uncomfortable, but I think she explained things to me that there's nothing going on, so I'm okay.
Now you're okay.
Yeah, now.
So now you're completely assured of her commitment to you?
I'm not quite sure, but...
What's preventing you from being sure? Is it something she's not saying or not doing, or something she's said or done?
Something Blanco is doing.
Blanco is doing?
Yeah, Blanco.
What is Blanco doing?
I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like he still have feelings for Larissa.
For her, okay.
Yeah.
So because of that, it makes you feel a little insecure?
You still have feelings for Larissa.
Do you feel like what happened with the Rama can repeat itself?
Nope.
You don't feel it?
Yes.
You trust Blanco to respect the boundaries?
Blanco.
Blanco, are you okay? He has some feelings that you may be a little into Larissa more than you should be, or he feels that some lingering feelings may be there. Is there any truth to it?
I think I shut down this last week. I don't know why Van Dyke is bringing it.
Not that I'm bringing something, Blanco.
For now, she's my friend, and we are just close friends.
Okay. Can I throw this theory out and correct me if I'm wrong?
Okay.
I get a vibe that perhaps because some of you felt you were overly judgmental to certain housemates who were a bit more willing to explore and not tie themselves down so early, that now you're afraid to switch, even though your heart feels like you should. Because, to be fair, Blanco, it's not that you've not said that you don't like Larissa. You have. It's been stated. So if you do like her, and you're giving Adra Black mixed vibes, and you're giving Kiki mixed vibes, but you're able to throw out the L word relatively quickly last week at the party, then isn't this something you are suppressing because you don't want to be seen as jumping onto another girl so quickly, even though she might be the one that you consider a perfect match?
There's nothing like that. I'm not suppressing anything.
Okay.
Yeah. She's just a friend, and with Kiki, I explained earlier on, it's just Ajwa.
Okay.
I'm just being playful with Larissa.
Larissa.
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
So there's no feelings there.
Yeah, now there's no feelings.
All right.
AJ, sorry for me to. Yeah, I think before you move to the next person,
yeah.
I think Van Dyke has something to say to me, but I want him to say it in front of everybody here.
He has something to say to you?
Yeah, he has something to say to me with
Van Dyke,
respect
do you have
to
something to say to him?
I have something to say to
In respect to what?
What happened on the live show last week.
Right.
What he said.
Okay. Good
I
night.
feel like Ohineba and I, we are brothers. I feel like we had a little bit of argument about this whole issue that happened last week. So I think when we were trimming our hair, I came to him and I was like, bro, I love you. Because I don't want him to feel like I do hate him. Do you understand? So I moved to him and I told him, Ohineba, I do love you. You should forget about everything that happened.
Yeah. All right.
I really love him.
Okay.
That's all.
So you guys are back to the bro code. You guys are cool now.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Yeah, I think I wanted him to say it in front of everybody, so it won't be like.
It's very genuine. Not I'm faking. Ohineba is someone that before this whole issue, we had this whole issue and stuff. Like I told you, shouldn't have an argument because of a lady. Do you understand? And I think I was impatient. Like, do you understand? So I moved to him and I told him, bro, I love you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love it. I think we should hug on that. I mean, you guys should do a bro hug or something. Oh my God, we love it. That's what we live for here. Okay, well done, gentlemen. Well done, well done. Bros for life. Okay. Now let me come to more relationships. Angela, you haven't spoken. Tell me about your feelings for Nigel. Are they growing?
They are.
They are. Elaborate.
So, I don't know what to say. Well, initially, I wasn't sure of my own feelings. I wanted to get to know him more, so we were taking things slowly. But I feel like it's good now. It has grown.
It's grown.
Yeah.
Nigel, how's the relationship going?
Oh, very well, very well. I mean, if you want something good, you have to be patient. So, yeah, we had to, like, take our time and make sure that we, build something very good.
Okay. Do you feel that sometimes Angela gets a little too loving with you? And look, I premised this on a bit of a conversation that happened earlier, where you stated that you felt a little uncomfortable, maybe too much PDA, maybe you felt that she was a bit, for lack of a better word, a bit all over you. And you felt, it was a conversation you had with Jesse, if I remember correctly, in the bedroom. And you felt a little uncomfortable about how maybe loving she was. Am I right, or?
I don't really remember. But then if that was the case, then maybe I was talking about maybe how bubbly she is and stuff like that. Nothing really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a Nigel?
Say it again?
Is it a Nigel? Do you have a problem with that?
I don't have any problem with that, honestly.
Now he doesn't. And on that note, let's take a quick break. We're back with more, of course. Keep the conversation going. The hashtag is Perfect Match Extra, PM Extra. And of course, we'll be back right after this break and get into more conversation. Don't go anywhere.
Feelings, I'm in my feelings. Need fresh protection for important oral care needs. Fratelli, fresh new look, same great taste. Calipo, the natural juice drink. Blue Gent's energy drink. XYZ red wine, served chilled, drink smoothly. Darling lemon drink, taste it, feel it. Zozi, FC Perfumery. And supported by Empire Kitchens, Heart of the Home. Kitchen, dressers, and TV console in the PM Extra Reality House were designed and installed by Empire Kitchens. JTP, life-styled Danube Home. Many thanks to Mansa Plus Apartment and Hotel, Osu Legacy Apartment, East Legon, EMC Easy Multi Cars, located at Jolu, The Fruit Master, 100% farm fresh, colored nail bar, Lijay Looks for ladies' hair, Selfie Studios, located at Atomic Junction, MNO Afrique, Manuel's Collection, Gota GH, Mr. Mouse,
Tumotelli, Gibbs Artistry,
Lescat Parlor,
Food 101,
Junior's Grooming Parlor Unisex Salon, located at La Paz,
Darlene's Dazzle.
And sometimes the way things go in the house is like it keeps going back, you know. And I feel like Angie was very tired, you know.
Era, what was that conversation about? Because what we gathered from that seemed as if the two of you not only knew each other prior, but had also dated prior.
We didn't date. We were just friends.
You were just friends?
Yeah.
So you didn't get to dating?
No, nothing. Nothing of that sort. Just friends.
Angela, we gathered something a little different from that conversation. What did you hear?
Well,
it felt as if you were leading on to that, but there was a bit of a suppression and you were shut down.
Well, I know about their friendship outside of the house because they're also my friends outside of the house. So I feel like, you know, my relationship with BOG is different from my relationship with Irama, right? So whenever they talk or they have issues, I don't know anything about it. So I was trying to make it clear that I don't want to be in between whatever that they speak about or whatever that, you know, their friendship. I don't want to talk about it because my relationship is different from my relationship with him is different from my relationship with her. So if I'm talking to Era, I'm saying different things. If I'm talking to B, I wouldn't say things that has to do with their friendship.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what it was about.
Okay, but when they had issues, you wouldn't know necessarily.
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. Okay. Hanima, do you know that they were friends outside of the house?
Honestly, I was going to question Irama right after this live show because she never mentioned anything
She
like that.
never mentioned it.
Not at all.
Naya, did you know about that?
Yes, I did.
So you knew
Yeah.
that they were friends?
Yeah.
Did they date?
No, they didn't.
They didn't. Okay. Okay, so Bogdan, you said that Iran knows that you're perfect. How would she know you're perfect? As a friend?
Because we spent the day together, and then I felt like a great friendship was forming.
Was formed now?
Well, you know, after the issue, like, we're a bit distant, you know, and then we felt like because we're friends, stuff like this shouldn't come between us, you understand? So I was just trying to let her know that she knows I'm a good person deep down. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Ahima, it seems the lights reflect a bit more on your shade, so if you would, thank you so kindly. So you didn't know that they were friendly?
Not at all.
Okay. Am I alluding too much into it, in your opinion?
No, I really want to know more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there might have been more that they're not saying?
I think so.
Okay. Now, you don't think that there's more?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You think it's just Ohineba just overthinking it?
Yeah.
Irama, do you think you should have told, especially with how it sort of panned out, you should have told Ohineba that you were cool with Bogdan?
So I was going to tell him today. I told him I was going to tell him something today.
Uh-huh.
And then we didn't tell anyone in the house because we wanted to give each other the chance or the space to get to know
other people.
Make friends too, yeah.
Understandable, understandable.
Because even with Angela, I don't think some of the boys knew that we were friends outside the house before coming here.
Okay. All right. Now let me bring in another dynamic. Candy Akofa, Naya Ajwa Black. The Rama you met when you entered into the house and the Rama that you see now, do you think she's changed? She's become a bit of a pretender and a matching of four of you?
No, I don't think I would put it that way. Okay, so the Irama we saw during the whole process was very quiet. She was always reserved by herself kind of thing. So we were all thinking that she won't be able to, blend quickly with others, and then we felt that it might be a problem with her. But then when we came, it was a whole different thing. So that was what we were talking about.
Okay. Akofa, do you think Irama is a bit of a pretender? It's a question.
No.
No, you don't.
Yes, because I feel like outside the house, we didn't really get to know her for her, because she was like mostly with Angela type of thing. So it was more of like, would she be able to blend without Angela? Would she be okay? Yeah, so it's like coming into the house and then meeting the whole Van Dyke and, so it was giving a whole different, like, oh, okay, like you have your A game on type of thing. Yeah, so it wasn't anything negative or whatsoever. I mean, it was just an opinion, so yeah.
Okay. Larissa? Actually, no, you know what? I'll come back to you, Larissa. Candy.
Yeah, I was telling them that Amma is not quiet because they were saying, oh, she's quiet. I'm like, no, she's not quiet. Someone that is friends with Angela, I'm friends with Angela. Angela is the bubbly person. So I'm like, I know Irama, maybe she was like a bit reserved at the beginning, but now she's coming out.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Adra.
I think she's now getting comfortable with us. I wouldn't say she's a pretender. No. Irama is not. She's getting comfortable with us, so yeah.
All right. Let's take a look.
But she has now been more vocal since. Do you get?
No, immediately we entered. Irama.
But me, okay, maybe
I said,
because
no, she pretended. Yes.
That's what
That's what
I'm sure she was like this, but they don't.
They don't know me.
Me, I saw it though. Because for her to be friends with Angela, and Angela, they are like this. Angela won't take a drive. So me, I knew
there was something
there was something with Angela.
Me, lucky, I felt that if she was even come, she wouldn't have even come in the first place.
That's true.
Yeah. But I didn't know that it was going to be like this.
Yesterday, something she was saying down there.
Really?
Hey, Ra, she shocked everybody. I heard like in Ngawa.
Good.
Madam.
Actually, if you raise your brows, I'll beat
Hey,
you.
today my boyfriend will come.
Your boyfriend will come.
Hey, don't raise your brows.
Yes. When they are in power. Because I think
not that now. Me, I thought
but she has now been more vocal since. Do you get?
No, immediately we entered. Irama.
But me, okay, maybe
I said,
because
no, she pretended. Yes.
That's what
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure she was like this, but they don't
know me.
Me, I saw it though. For her to be friends with Angela, and Angela, they are like this. Angela won't take a drive. So me, I knew
there was something
there was something with Angela.
Me, lucky, I felt that if she was even come, she wouldn't have even come in the first place.
That's true.
Yeah. But I didn't know that it was going to be like this.
Yesterday, something she was saying down there.
Really?
Hey, Ra, she shocked everybody. I heard like in Ngawa.
Good.
Madam.
Actually, if you raise your brows, I'll beat you.
Hey, today my boyfriend will come.
Your boyfriend will come.
Hey, don't raise your brows.
Yes.
Hey, baby boy.
I was just about asking who.
Who?
I remember Charlie.
My first partner.
But you know, I've not seen the camera guy.
Which one?
Okay. Coming back to you, ladies. On a lighter note, I learned a new word, gawa. What is gawa?
I really don't know what gawa is.
You don't even know what that is. Because you said Rama's head like Gawa.
I said everyone's head like Gawa.
What is Gawa?
I don't know.
But, okay. Let's go over what that whole conversation was about.
Okay, so for my side, I think, was it a night or I don't really remember, but then we were having a conversation downstairs in the dining area. Yeah. And then it was quite like, intense and everything. It was around my eye, Ajwa, and I think, Obi was there, and some of the guys, I don't really remember. But then it was, that kind of conversation. Yeah, so I was just saying, like, yesterday what she was saying, type of thing. Yeah, nothing serious.
So she passed by, and that sort of, I think she passed by, tapped you, and then that sort of started off a bit of the conversation. So you do think she's a pretender?
I never said so.
You want us to play back?
I didn't say it. I wasn't the one.
Okay, who did? You did, Naya.
Yeah.
Naya, so then I beg your pardon. Naya, you said that she was a pretender. So you do think she's a pretender?
Well, the way the situation was, yes. Okay. I would say it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the situation you're referring to?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, during the whole process, we met quite a couple of times, and then, you get to see how some people are, but then she was just one way all the time. Yeah, so it was quite like a shock to me, yeah. Being the first person to
find a guy.
Exactly, so yeah.
So you thought she was acting calm, sweet, and then turned out to be willing to go for what she wanted?
Well, when we were there, everyone was, as I said, everyone was like, can she? So in my head, I'm like, she was like, you people, you don't know me.
Okay.
Yeah, that type of thing, yeah.
Irama, how does it feel like hearing that conversation?
I am so shocked, extremely shocked. I am not a pretender. I just take my time to observe and know people. Angela knows me. She knows. I don't pretend. I'm way too observant, so I take my time in knowing people. Okay. And personally, I find it difficult to get along with girls than with boys.
Why?
I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're more of a boy's girl than a girl's girl?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay. Akofa, which cameraman were you referring to who seemed so interested?
Why is Akofa? It's not me.
It was you. Was it you? Sorry? You seem to be tapping your chest, so.
My chest hurts so bad.
Okay.
So bad.
What's happening? Do you need medical attention?
I think so. But Akofa, which guy was that? Me too.
Okay. So you don't seem to remember which person you're interested in?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. In hindsight, do you feel the Gawa was a bit harsh to use?
No. I don't know how she would take it now, but then that's just like me saying your head like ballot box. Not anything personal. So, yeah.
Irama, do you feel...
No, Akofa is very playful.
Yeah.
She's very playful, so you don't take it in bad faith. All right. Harry! You haven't spoken this evening. Yes, how's your week been?
It's been interesting.
It's been interesting. This week, it felt like you found a match. Am I right to say that? You've drawn closer to Akofa this week.
Yes, AJ.
How's it going with her and you?
It's been lovely. Yeah.
She's been nice lovely. Person. She's a nice person. Yeah. Do you think she's the one?
Yes, I think.
You do? Okay. All right. I like that. Do you think she feels the same way about you?
Yes, AJ.
Say it again.
You should say it with confidence.
You should say it with confidence, yeah? So he feels that, yes, you're the one, and you feel the same way about him. Do you feel the same way about him? In the beginning, you sort of started off giving him a bit of a cold shoulder earlier this week. Then there seemed to be like a switch. It moved from winter to summer. You went from giving him the cold shoulder to being very affectionate. What happened?
So I think last week, that was when I was talking to Sha and him. Yes, so it was more of like I was contemplating until I made a decision. Yeah, that's it.
So once you made a decision, you were head on in. What did he do to make you confident that you'd made a decision?
Well, I felt like he was more like outspoken all of a sudden. Like, I don't know where that switch just came from. And it was after a conversation I had with him personally, like, go for what you want, like, do you. I'm not going to give Sha more attention compared to you. I'm not going to give you more attention compared to Sha. Like, let's see how it goes. And then he just went like, boom. And I love that for him and for us.
Because it felt, at least, even observing, it felt like it was quite drastic, the way you became very affectionate at a point.
I'm a lover girl, so yeah.
So once it triggers, you're good to go.
Exactly.
Okay, all right, I like that. But now let's talk about a particular conversation between yourself, Akofa, Blanco, Jesse, and Shaw about Perry. What conversation transpired, and can you give us a little bit just about that? Shaw, you look shocked. You don't remember this conversation? At all?
No.
You don't?
I don't.
Akofa, do you remember this conversation?
No.
All right. Let's remind them.
Charlie Saturday.
That was up. By the evictions. A bit more girls to come, so maybe you go show your woman then take another. Or you go take it Perry.
What did you try to?
If be that way I talk Perry, but I don't can say the way he moved die, you know. Maybe 2 girls will come. The game can happen. Once you come, you say you know if you stand there. Perry, Pam, you're there.
It wasn't because when you came, I was riding shower.
You can't disrespect me. Just photo.
Who? Perry. Oh, what did you do?
You come now, they talk to you. The girl now, don't talk to me. Are you not done?
Ah. Oh, nah. Perry, you're flexible too far.
But see, he be a young guy, so the level of maturity level is a bit low. So take it easy on him.
No, I'm not born. I talk I even asked her and say if she won't go talk to her.
Charlie, you make the boy follow.
Do they lie the boy?
He said, "Are you not done, Charlie?"
You did they lie the boy.
Say, are you not done? Oh, but
you see the stage you did, like you forgive woman where the woman never accepts sex for, like you go figure say she be your woman. So any small things you do, you go feel roll on the bed.
I be the girl today.
Charlie, you no go bed. The guy no go bed today. Swear.
You will talk to us.
So now my bed.
I mean, you can come and lie down. Like, I mean, to talk to you.
Nobody lies on my bed.
If you know be big mama, like I go shit everywhere for the bed top, it will shock him.
Akofa, what was that conversation about?
So I think I was talking to Sha, and yeah, so Perry came. Actually, okay, so Perry came to call me because he wanted us to have a conversation. I think I cried. So yeah, he wanted to know what's up, what was going on. And I was talking to Sha, and he just came like, Akofa, are you done? Is it that you're ignoring me? You don't want to talk to me? Like while I was still talking to Sha. Yeah, so that was just it. And I told him like to go up, like I'll be with him soon. So I think Sha felt quite disrespected, as in you could have waited.
Right.
She would still come up type of thing. Yeah,
Okay.
so that was it, nothing.
Sha, what was going on there?
So the thing was, I just felt like he was just trying to be a bit annoying or trying to do something for me to be like, yo, like, what's up? So I was like, I just said to myself, let me just let it go. I mean, everybody's entitled to talk to whoever they want to talk to.
Okay.
So, but I mean, if someone is talking to someone, I think I would just have to wait, and when the person is done, then I also have a conversation. So I just felt like he was trying to be. I mean, actually, Perry, I always, most of the time, he can confirm it, that I've been telling him to be confident and be strong, because I know him. I know that he can do whatever he wants to do. So later I was like, I mean, I always encourage it, so it's okay. He's a young guy.
Okay. Blanco and Jesse, explain that conversation and your role in there somewhere.
Okay, so Perry's actually my guy.
And it didn't really sound like he was your guy.
Pardon?
Let's continue.
So the reason why I was like, of late, Perry they go too fast. He was so calm. We can all, I mean, testify to that. It was so calm. So when Sha told us about what happened, I was like, oh, then Perry they go too far. Then this one, yeah. So that was, I mean, that was it.
Okay. Blanco.
AJ.
Yeah.
I think Perry is my guy.
Everyone keeps saying that. But then if he was your guy, you wouldn't be referring to him that way. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think I've been telling him.
You were making a bit of a mockery of his feelings for Akofa and her sort of leading him on. That's what some of the conversation seemed to be.
Yeah, I told him that I feel he's so handsome that he should be someone the ladies will be chasing after.
And not chasing the ladies.
Yeah, that's my feeling. So I feel he's letting me down. Sometimes I talk to him and he feels I am making a mockery out of him. And you know, I wanted Akofa for Sha because Sha is my brother. So anytime he makes a move, I stand in between them. But my brother gave me a strict warning that I should just leave the conversation. And ever since I left the conversation, he lost. Ever since I left the conversation, he lost. Okay. And I thought Perry was not so strong for Akofa, but it seems he's proving me wrong now.
Okay. Do you think, and based off that perception portrayed in that conversation, do you think Akofa is leading on Perry?
From what I saw yesterday, I think she's also fallen. But initially I thought,
Akofa, are you playing Perry?
No, I like him.
Are you sure you like him?
Yes, I like him.
You don't like Sha?
No, not anymore.
So you did?
I like both of them.
You like both of them?
Yeah.
Perry, do you think Akofa is playing you?
No.
No.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel kind of have something together. Yeah.
Okay. Because I had a theory, because it felt as if the switch had happened after you had a small medical emergency you needed to sort out. And it felt like when you came back, he was the one that was there to be around you.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, he's the one that cares to, you know, take care of me, be around me, so then let me pivot to him.
And I like that, so there's nothing wrong with it.
So that was the turning point for you, him being there when you needed him.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
Jesse, alcohol so that I can like do things with Perry. Do you understand?
Then that's not Perry's problem.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it, because when I tasted the drink, I kept telling him that there's alcohol in it, there's alcohol in it, and then he was defending it like, oh no, there's no alcohol. And then you know the bad guy already. He was saying, oh no, there's no alcohol. And then Jesse too was insisting on that. I wouldn't. You just have to like keep in mind like everything that goes on from today, from your side or my side, is not real. It's just for TV, the actress. Like it's just for. Jesse wanted me to take alcohol so that I can like do things with Perry. Do you understand?
Then that's not Perry's problem.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it because when I tasted the drink, I kept telling him that there's alcohol in it, there's alcohol in it, and then he was defending it like, oh no, there's no alcohol. And then you know the bad guy already. He too was saying, oh no, there's no alcohol. And then Jesse too was insisting on me that I wouldn't. You just have to like keep in mind like everything that goes on from today, from your side or my side, is not real. It's just for TV, the actress. Like it's just for.
Help me reconcile this a little, because I'm a little confused. In one breath, it felt like you were having a conversation with Shah on a ploy to some extent that's been hatched to get you, I don't know, whatever it is. And on another breath, you just said that you're with him completely, but then in another breath, you're also saying that everything that goes on from now is just for theatrics, just for TV. It feels like you're being very strategic with him as against liking him for him.
No, that's very wrong. So with the situation with Jesse, I just felt like during the party, he knew there was alcohol in the drink, but then Perry didn't know what's up. So I went to Perry to take my drink, and then when I tasted it, there was alcohol in it. And then Jesse kept saying, no, there's no alcohol, blah, blah. So after the whole thing, I heard them talking, I mean, Perry and Jesse, they were having a conversation, and then, like, I overheard, like, he admitting, like, he knew there was alcohol. Do you understand? So I moved to Perry, I'm like, when I'm telling you something, you should listen. Like, I be taking alcohol, so I know what's up on that. And I was saying the whole, maybe Jesse wanted me to take in the alcohol to, I don't know, do something for TV type of thing. So that was what I was explaining to him, that whatever that goes on, it might be for TV, the actress. It's not about our personal thing going on.
Right.
Yes.
You're saying it, but it didn't really sound like it.
Okay.
But that is it.
Okay, let me come to Jesse. Jesse, you have to give us your perspective on this because
AJ with the alcohol thing.
Yeah.
I was not there. He was served already. You can ask him.
Okay.
So immediately I got there, he was like, it's for Akofa. Akofa doesn't like alcohol. I was like, okay, cool, you can take it to her. And he took it to, he took the alcohol, the drink to Akofa, and Akofa was like, there is alcohol. Perry and I asked the guy that, was there any alcohol in the drink? And the guy was like, no alcohol, because Perry told him that. Like,
he doesn't want alcohol.
Yeah, she doesn't want alcohol. So I went to Akofa and was like, there is no alcohol, because the guy was like, no alcohol. Perry is here, you can ask him.
So Perry, what's going on there?
Okay, so the guy knows that me, I don't take alcohol. So I was just standing there, and the girl that gave me a drink, I didn't know there was alcohol inside. So I tasted it, and it was tasting different from the drinks I took. Yeah. So Akofa came to me, and I was like, she should taste the drink and see if, like... So she tasted it, and she was like, there's alcohol inside. I was like, nah. So that was it, yeah. And Jesse too came, and he was saying that there's no alcohol inside, yeah. So I think the fault was from me, because... Yeah,
the fault is on you.
Yeah. I'll just admit it.
Okay. Perry, do you genuinely think Akofa likes you?
Yeah.
Let me clarify. With all that has been seen, you genuinely think Akofa likes you, and she's not playing, and it's not a strategy.
Yeah, she's not playing, but sometimes, you see, when I see her with Sha, I feel like they have something doing which I don't know about. Yeah. So I don't feel comfortable, or like, yeah.
Sha, Are you okay, maybe helping might be a strong word, but do you feel like Akofa is playing Perry and you know about it?
I don't think she is because before we became really cool without having argument, and Akofa and I have been arguing back and forth, and Adjoa has been like, you guys are always arguing and stuff. So I spoke with her, and I also spoke with Perry, and I was like, yo, like, you are giving her the attention that she wants, and it's not always that you go to her to talk about your issue. I think she's someone that she wants someone to listen to her too, because she's always listening to people. That's what I was trying to say.
So, okay, because you seem to have inserted yourself a bit into their relationship. She feels the need to come to you and explain things to you. You feel the need to come and explain things to Perry. But you're supposed to be facing your front with someone else. So what's going on there? Because if you liked someone and now don't like anyone, like don't like her, sorry, and have moved on to someone else, why do you still keep in tabs on her relationship with someone else?
When it comes to Akofa?
Yes.
I mean, Akofa and I had a conversation, I think yesterday at the kitchen, and I told her that there's no need for us to be arguing back and forth, and we are good friends. And
okay.
I just like the way she is, and I really appreciate she coming to me to tell me she wants to get to know me. So I was like, yo, because of that, and she coming without thinking twice. So I was like, we are good friends. Like, if you want to talk, I'm here to talk. So I don't think...
Was someone else's girlfriend?
I mean, I was talking to Akofa before Perry came. So I felt like, I'm cool with everybody in the house. I talk to everybody, even though I talk to Adjoa most of the time because of outside life and other stuff. But I don't think Akofa will be my enemy because she is having something with Perry.
Perry?
Okay, so about when Akofa was talking to Sha, I think that day Akofa wasn't feeling well. So like I wanted to talk to her and know what's wrong with her. And Adjoa told me she wants to talk to her for some minutes. So when she's done, so Sha came in and he came to sit beside Akofa, and I just left. Yeah, I went to sleep. And later, I realized they were not in the room. So I had to go down to check
where they were.
Up. Yeah. So when I went there, I was like, they are still talking. Are they not done? That was my mistake, like what I did, and whatever.
A lot of the confusion.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I clarify. Your girlfriend, and I'm right to consider her your girlfriend, and someone that she considered, we're having a long conversation, and you felt you did wrong asking them why they were still having a conversation?
No, to them.
Okay, they felt that you had done...
But to me,
do you feel that you did something wrong?
No, because
she's your woman.
So I have the right to ask.
Okay, let me put you on the spot for the final time. Do you feel, Akofa, do you feel that, or maybe asking if you feel, if all things were equal, would you go for Sha over Perry?
No.
Why?
He didn't make any effort to win me. He did.
Okay. So because Perry made the effort.
Yeah.
So if Sha makes an effort, would you change your mind? Because it seems as if your affection is premised on Perry giving more effort. So if someone else gave more effort, would that change your opinion?
Maybe if I didn't like Perry, yes, but I do so.
Okay, so now you are confident in him.
Yeah.
So prior to what the other gentlemen were saying, you don't feel that way anymore?
No.
Okay. So that was just an initial beginning. But once he made an effort, you're now with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to put distance between yourself and Sha to make Perry comfortable?
So I even had a conversation with Adjoa concerning this whole banter. I did say, if Perry ever tells me to like cut ties with Sha, if he makes like whatever official between us, I'll have to follow my man type of thing. And she can testify. Yeah, so I don't know why he'll be here saying, well, yeah, that's just it.
Okay. While on one relationship I haven't touched on today, Candy, how's it going with you and Jesse?
Great.
You two are forming a really good connection?
Yes, please.
Okay. Jesse, how's that going with Candy?
Not bad.
Okay. Wait, she said great. You're saying not bad.
Yeah.
Would you want to change the adjective?
No way. No.
You stick with not bad.
I
I mean, she said great. Yeah. You said not bad. I'm giving you a chance to change it. From not bad to like fantastic or something. Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So it's going well. You're getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You think you've found a good match?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm glad to know that at least that ship is sailing strong. Aheneba, wrapping it up quickly, what are your views on the girls? And especially a bit of a conversation that quickly, and wrapping that up.
The conversation they had about Irama.
The dynamics between the girls.
Just as I stated earlier, it looks as if we have this group of people.
Yeah.
That like they always move together. They always try to do stuff together, and it looks like nobody can end. Like nobody comes in, nobody goes out.
Okay.
And I don't really have any
views.
Any views about them, because I feel like, these are like, they all have different personalities. Like these are beautiful ladies.
What do you think about Larissa? Be honest.
Yeah, I don't really want to use that word, but I feel like if you really like somebody, there are certain things you're not supposed to do. Like to sit and then be talking about, like, talk ill about the person, talk ill about the person. Okay. I feel like that is really, really bad, right? And these are like, as somebody like you talk to on a normal in the house. So if probably like there's something you don't really like about the person, you can, try to sit the person down, talk to the person.
Okay.
But, like try to sit in groups and then talk about the person is a very bad thing to do, honestly. And they are still my friends, honestly. I talk to all of them. And I feel like it's wrong.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
Something that pisses me off the most. It's not even Pop Town. No. It's Larissa. That girl, she be some snake under grass. Me, I can read people. Let me tell you, Larissa is somebody. She will laugh with you. But behind you, she's spoiling you. She doesn't like you. And you see, that's what I'm saying. They've painted us black to them. So like when they see us, they just, smile at us. But deep down, they don't like us. You see, the person that pisses me off the most. It's not even Pop Town. No. It's Larissa. That girl, she be some snake under grass. Me, I can read people. Let me tell you, Larissa is somebody. She will laugh with you.
Stand by that video?
Yeah, I still stand by it.
Okay. Do you think anyone else apart from Larissa Snake?
I'm still getting to know.
Okay, all right. So you stand by that?
Yes, I stand by that.
Yeah. Larissa. No, you're one. Do you consider yourself? Do you think he was? Okay. What did you think about that video?
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
You know he thinks that about you.
I didn't know he would classify me as a snake under grass, but I mean, I'm not surprised.
You're not. All right. Is there anyone you consider a snake under grass?
Nobody.
All right. We're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, even more. Stay with us.
Complete fresh protection for important oral care needs. Fratelli, fresh new look, same great taste. Calipo, the natural juice drink. Blue Gents energy drink. XYZ red wine, served chilled, drink smoothly. Darling lemon drink, taste it, feel it. Zozi, FC Perfumery. And supported by Empire Kitchens, Heart of the Home. Kitchen, dressers, and TV console in the PM Extra Reality House were designed and installed by Empire Kitchens. JTP, life styled. Danube Home. Many thanks to Mansa Plus Apartment and Hotel, Osu Legacy Apartment, East Legon. EMC Easy Multi Cars, located at Jolu. The Fruit Master, 100% farm fresh. Colored Nail Bar, Lijay Looks for ladies' hair. Selfie Studios, located at Atomic Junction. MNO Afrique, Manuel's Collection, Gota GH, Mr. Mouse,
Tumotelli, Gibbs Artistry,
Lescott Parlor,
Food 101,
Junior's Grooming Parlor Unisex Salon, located at La Paz,
Darlene's Dazzle.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents cavities, cleans deeply, fights germs, and gives you fresh breath. Complete fresh protection from Close-Up.
My first years in university were very difficult for me. I struggled with acne like so many of my friends. When I started using Forever Clear Blemish Control, we all noticed the difference. It was like a light bulb went off. My skin was clearing up, and with it, my confidence soared. I never knew how much a product could change someone's life until I watched my face go through this transformation. I came back from vacation totally radiant, and it inspired all my friends. When I decided to compete for Miss UPSA, my friends were all rooting for me. It was incredible to see how far I had come. I truly embodied confidence. And then I won. It was one of the proudest highlights of my university experience. Forever Clear Blemish Control not only helped me clear my skin, but also gave me the courage to chase my dreams.
Join Tish and countless others who have transformed their lives with Forever Clear Blemish Control. Forever Clear, caring for tomorrow's beauty needs today. This advert is FDA approved.
So fresh.
Will you be my darling?
Yes.
Drink responsibly. This advert is FDA approved.
Darling lemon drink. Taste it. Feel it.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents cavities, cleans deeply, fights germs, and gives you fresh breath. Complete fresh protection from Close-Up.
how you sell your pure water?
Sure, and also add seal to it.
You add seal to this already?
Sure.
I be bad boy killer, oh my jigger. Party no stand, but we go scatter.
So how do you resolve conflicts in your relationship?
If you know you are the cause of the problem, admit it.
That is after tempers are down.
Because I believe two captains cannot be on the same ship.
In the heat of the moment, there'll be exchange of words and there'll be no solution.
Xtra, everyone!
The all-new season of Date Rush shows every Sunday at 8 p.m. on TV3.
Brought to you by Enapa Foods, Heaven Insecticide Spray and Coil, Era Air Freshness, Duffy's Health and Beauty,
Obuasi Bitters, Nubna Womwankasa, Deluxe Acrylic Paint,
Gino, Pomo Tomato Mix. Remember Valentine's Day when love was in the air and MG Jackpot made hearts skip with joy? Well, we're back, this time for the queen of your heart, Mama, May 9th, 2025.
Here is your chance to show love to your mother, auntie, or any woman you call Mama and hold dear to your heart. Win a relaxing weekend stay in Sukakape for you and your mom, the perfect opportunity to bond, reflect, and create lasting memories together.
There'll be boat cruise, buffet, zoo tour, relaxing massage, plus 4,000 Ghana cedis cash to pamper Mama in true queen style for each of our 4 lucky winners. It's the gargantuan Mother's Day cash out.
Don't miss out on this special moment to say thank you. Show Mama how much you love her.
Dial *439#, select option 8 MG Jackpot and grab your ticket for just 10 Ghana cedis. More tickets, bigger chances. Cash out big this Mother's Day and beyond. Play now to be a winner.
Somebody steal my baby. You know they can carry your love.
This is how you sell your pure water?
Sure, and also add seal to it.
You add seal to this already?
Sure.
I be bad boy killer, oh my jigger. Party no stand, but we go scatter.
So how do you resolve conflicts in your relationship?
If you know you are the cause of the problem, admit it.
That is after tempers are down.
Because I believe two captains cannot be on the same ship.
In the heat of the moment, there'll be exchange of words and there'll be no solution.
Xtra, everyone!
The all-new season of Date Rush shows every Sunday at 8 p.m. on TV3.
Brought to you by Enapa Foods, Heaven Insecticide Spray and Coil, Era Air Freshness, Duffy's Health and Beauty,
Obuasi Bitters, Nubna Womwankasa, Deluxe Acrylic Paint,
Gino, Pomo Tomato Mix.
And you tune in to a very special edition of the Saturday Live Show right here on TV3. My name is AJ Akwako Sapon. Of course, Perfect Match Extra is proudly brought to you by Close Up Complete Fresh Protection, Frutelli, Calipo, Blue Jeans Energy Drink, XYZ Red Wine, Darling Lemon Drink, FC Perfumery, and proudly supported by Empire Kitchens, Heart of the Home, GTP, Lifestyle, Mansa Plus Apartments in Osu, Danube Homes, and as well, a big thank you to our amazing designers for making our ladies look absolutely lovely, to Mr. Miles, and as well to Gota GH. A very big thank you to Manuel's Collection, Manuel's Collection as well. Find them on social media, Gota_GH, Mr. Miles GH as well on Instagram, and as well Manuel's collection. A big thank you to Lady J Looks for making our ladies look absolutely gorgeous with a great hair, and as well to our season 2 housemate, Darling Dazzle, owned by Darling, and she's giving our ladies accessories that they are blinging on tonight. A big thank you as well to Ladies in Collection for my gorgeous outfit, to First Choice Hair and Beauty for my hair, Lescott Parlor for my makeup. It takes a village, and I'm so glad I have them with me. Now we're getting to a little of the unpleasant part. Eviction. It's going to be an eviction night, and that is something that we're about to get into very shortly. At least one housemate will be going home. But before that, Big Mama has a very special conversation and announcement. But first off, let's take a look at this. But prior to that, it's time to welcome Big Mama on. I don't usually get her very often joining me on a live show, so when she does, it's always very special or very scary. Hello, Big Mama.
Hello, AJ.
It's good to have you here. You have something special you want to say? Please go ahead.
Thank you, AJ. Housemates, I would like you to watch this video.
I'm somebody with my company. I never moved. Yo. Based on what? No, don't laugh. Based on what? Ask the question. Answer the question. Based on what? Take your phone. Take that.
I wouldn't. You just have to like keep in mind like everything that goes on from today, from your side or my side, is not real. It's just for TV, the actress. Like it's just for. I wouldn't. You just have to like keep in mind like everything that goes on from today, from your side or my side, is not real. It's just for TV, the actress. Like it's just for.
But you know I've not seen the camera guy.
Which one?
The
one that was
first day, the lunch day.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah.
Wow.
I have.
I've not seen him. It's only the other guy.
You true, how you know? Fucking down. I tell you. Fucking down. Bro, I mean, somebody we my company. Bro, I never want. Yo, you first and the other guys based on what? No, don't laugh. Based on what? If I ask you a question, answer the question based on what? I'm taking for like this. 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 Take your phone. Take that.
I wouldn't. You just have to like keep in mind like everything that goes on from today, from your side or my side, is not real. It's just for TV, the actress. Like it's just for. I wouldn't. You just have to like keep in mind like everything that goes on from today, from your side or my side, is not real. It's just for TV, the actress. Like it's just for.
But you know, I've not seen the camera guy.
Which one?
The
one that was
breakfast day, the lunch day.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah.
Wow.
I have.
I've not seen him. It's only the other guy.
You true, how you know? Fucking down. I tell you. Fucking down. Bro, I mean, somebody we my company. Bro, I never want. Yo, you first and the other guys based on what? No, don't laugh. Based on what? If I ask you a question, answer the question based on what? I'm taking for like this. Take your phone. Take that.
But give me how much you go and sleep.
What was my last post? The last post me, I see them. I did the color.
Because the heat me a carry can be different. Me I know what me a carry can.
Save the energy.
But as I fall, my confidence, I started feeling less of myself. Like I said, no, I don't fit to do anything again. So I don't want to tell you, say, you fall today, make no day like me where no rise early. Me that I just do good, that I just make bazaar. But right now, you fall today for rest tomorrow.
True.
If you waste time, could lose. In competition.
Facts.
You're here for something. You're not here for food. You're not here for kitchen. Just play the game. Be nice guy, be toy, get the body. Just play the game right there. But not just the kitchen, they do this and that, make it they feel less of yourself, bro. Just be game. Game.
I wish somebody told me.
Not yourself tell me, say me.
I did tell you something.
If I tell you something, why I will come stand and come talk to you if I'm not doing it? It's true. Unless maybe you didn't know what you were saying and miscommunicated.
How?
I'm going to the living room with the papa. Please, I'm okay.
Where you go?
Oh,
I know he go lie.
You take the phone to you.
So tell me one reason why I would like to meet somebody alone. Thank you very much.
When I mention your name, you stand. Jesse, Bogdan EA, Van Dyke, Akofa, Ajwa Black, Jesse, for having access to a third-party phone in the house. Jesse, you are disqualified.
Big Mama, I didn't have any chance to get any phone. It was just a mind game.
When the rule books clearly states no phones in the house. Bogdan EA, for keeping information about the third-party phone and soliciting for information from the phone, you have 1 strike, meaning 2 more strikes and you are out of my house. Van Dyke, for keeping information about the third-party phone, 1 strike, meaning 2 more strikes and you are out of my house. Akofa, for talking about the fans and crew members when I have warned you not to be doing so, and using a housemate for the fans' love. 1 strike. 2 more strikes and you are out of my house. Ajwa Black, for talking about crew members when I have warned you not to be doing so. A punishment awaits you tomorrow. The honeymoon days are over. Big Mama will not condone or entertain bad behavior, disrespect, or breaking of rules. Over to you, AJ.
Housemates, you may be seated. Jesse, please return to Big Mama's house. Grab your things.
Everything could have been lovely, but I'm just another guy, just another guy. Obsessed with my morals, concerned with my liberty. Options overflow, I'm not gonna lie, there's a change in my energy. Praying I never go down, if I step on toes, my apology. Everything could have been lovely, but I'm just another guy, just another guy. If I could, you wouldn't tell me you sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, just another guy. If I could, you wouldn't tell me to sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, just another money I want. Give me day one, get your crypto, dollar city safer. Call me, let's talk, and I'll go see you later. Lucky champion, then no fit to bring them. Down with them now, in a final boss. 1,000 bullets to my body on form. Samurai swings, what a situation. But when the money long, you know fit to take them with a particular. Obsessed to my moral, concerned with my liberty. Options overflow, I'm not gonna lie, there's a change in my energy. Praying I never go down, if I stepped on toes, my apology. Everything would have been lovely, just another guy, just another guy. If you see the lights, remember that I was with you when you were lost a lonely lover. Don't forget about me so soon. If you see the lights, remember that I was with you.
Okay.
When you are lost and lonely lover, don't forget about me so soon. I saw you go, I saw you go, I saw you go.
And we will shortly bring Candy back, but let us be a warning, housemates. This is a social experiment that you willingly chose to be a part of. There were rules and regulations you willingly agreed to sign. In this house, in as much as it is a competition that one couple walk away with the cash prize and the sponsor products, it's also an opportunity for people to find love. You're too fixated on what the people out there are thinking about, what the people out there are looking for, what the people out there are saying. Focus on what is in the house. The opportunity to sell your craft, to sell yourselves, meet people, create a bond with people that would love you for life. And most importantly, walk out of here as bona fide superstars. If you fixate on what is happening out there, you will find yourself in an unfortunate situation such as this. TV3, as a production house that has been in business for over 2 decades, has created quality productions over the last few years. And it would not be this point that based on your loose conversation, being a little too eager to have an advantage and bring that into disrepute. If there's any situation that we find out being either too slick, thinking you're too creative, or looking for creative avenues to have an edge over someone, it will be dealt with as quickly and as decisive as it has been done today. But we're not done. Someone may have gone, but still, someone is going to go. So all housemates, please be standing. It's eviction time. The fans have voted, and at least one housemate will be going home tonight. When I mention your name, you might have an opportunity to either sit down or leave Big Mama's house. Irama. You're safe. Please take a seat. Larissa. You're safe. Bogdan. You have one strike, but you're safe. Akwafa. You're safe. Oheneba. You're safe. Naya. You live to fight another day. You're safe. Van Dyke. It's been an emotional evening, and you can go back to Big Mama's house and rest it off. You're safe. Candy. It's been a very emotional evening, and I unfortunately make it a little worse. I'm sorry, but your time in Big Mama's house has come to an end. Candy will go back to Big Mama's house, pack up her things, and officially leave the game. Blanco, you're safe. Perry, keep standing. I'll be back. Kiki, you live to fight another day. You're safe. Nigel, you're safe. Angela, please sit, you're safe. Adra Black. You can take your seat. And there were two. Perry, Perry. Shaw. Please come and join me here. You two have given us a lot of excitement over the last few weeks. Who would have thought it's just 2 weeks in? But unfortunately, for one of you, that journey is about to come to an end. Shah, you've given us so many amazing highlights. You have truly been a chef in the kitchen. Perry, you've come out of your shell. You found love and are building towards something strong. Now the question is, who stays and who leaves? Well, Ghana, Africa, the rest of the world, you voted. And this is what your votes say. The second housemate, evicted tonight, but the third person leaving the house tonight is Shah, your time has come to an end. Perry, you're safe. Please say goodbye to your friends. And we officially bring your time in Big Mama's house to an end. Keisha. Thank you so much. And unfortunately, saying goodbye to Candy and Sean. Housemates, I can safely say the game has officially begun. At this point in time, I would wish you all a very great week. Please focus on the connections you're building in the house. And speaking of connections, next week will be a couple week. You have an opportunity to finally give out your roses. So try and form deeper connections, truer connections, because trust me, the audience will always see through. Please focus on your connections in the house this week and think less of what's going on out there. And I'm hoping we'll be in better spirits next week. But at this point, I'm sure it's very heavy. So everyone can go back into the house, say goodbye to your housemates that are leaving, and we'll catch up next week. You may go back to the house.
I need some help. Put my head on fire can't cool. My head on fire can't cool. Slowing down on the marijuana, baby. Spending time training my mental. Softly make I take it to the right place. K-bones, I'm when you You can't testify, no be easy. No be who say, he say, she say. When you I say I need some healing. I be up, how much and I'm screaming, Father, Father. My demons still there after me. Principalities, cons, what I'm
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very heavy evening, but how about we lighten it up just a little? Guess what we have? New guests.
What's up? My name is Elinia Princess Condon, but you're going to be calling me Condon in Big Mommy's house. I'm 24 years old, a student of the University of Ghana. I'm currently in level 300. I'm a beautician and I like to look good. A true companion to me will be someone who evidently goes out of their way to provide their partner's need, being it emotional, psychological supports and all. And also someone who would like to share both your sorrowful and joyful moments with you. I'll be needing you guys to vote for me to stay in Big Mama's house to see more interesting stuff from me. Thank you.
Catch 24-hour live action at adisaplus.com. Dial *713*15# to vote for your favorite housemate and download the MG Reality app to track voting patterns in real time.
My name is Elijah Taotu, 27 years of age. You can call me Ja in the house. I'm a brand, content, and social media manager, a model, and a chef. My interests are basketball, cooking, and fashion. A true companion is someone who stands by you, someone who believes in your dreams and supports you, someone who brings peace and laughter into your life. If you're looking for someone who is passionate, creative, innovative, then I'm your guy. I bring energy, innovation, and heart to everything that I do. Please, vote for Elijah Taotu, and let's make something remarkable together.
Catch 24-hour live action at adisaplus.com. Dial *713*15# to vote for your favorite housemate and download the MG Reality app to track voting patterns in real time.
So you seen it, new housemate. Condon and Shah's twin, yes, you heard me right. Shah's twin is entering the house. Too bad you voted him out. But now we get to see that dynamic play out, and it's going to be very exciting to see. Now, of course, I have to say a big thank you to our amazing sponsors. Perfect Match Extra is proudly brought to you by Close Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Fruitelli, fresh new look, same great taste. Calipo, the natural juice drink. Blue Jeans energy drink. XYZ red wine, served chilled, drink smoothly. Darling lemon drink, tasted, feel it, Zozie. FC Perfumery, and proudly supported by Empire Kitchens, heart of the home. Kitchen, dressers, and TV console in the PM Extra house were proudly brought to you, or created and designed by Empire Kitchens. GTP, lifestyle, Mansa Plus apartment and hotel located in Osu, and Danube Homes. Many thanks to our amazing designers, to Gota GH, to Mr. Miles, to Lujay Looks, to Darling Dazzle by Darling, for giving us our accessories for our amazing ladies, and as well, a big thank you to Ladies in Collection for my gorgeous outfit, First Choice Hair and Beauty for my hair, and Les Carpala for my makeup. A big thank you as well to Gibbs Makeup Artistry for making our ladies look so glam. Ladies and gentlemen, the dynamics are about to change. A new twist with a twin and a very exciting new lady housemate. Is she capable of turning up the dynamics? Is the gentleman capable of picking up where his twin left? Well, we'll find out all of this and more 247 on adisaplus.com. You certainly don't want to miss it. You asked for drama, and we gave it to you. My name is AJ Akwako Sapon. Please log on to www.adisaplus.com to be able to watch all the 247 action all the time. It's been a pleasure bringing you another exciting edition of the show. I hope you are thoroughly fed with all the violence that you demanded. Now, let's get into the house to see how the housemates react to our brand new house guests. At this point, I can see some fraternizing and seeing some hugs and a bit of kumbaya going on. Note, he doesn't know that his brother is leaving tonight. He assumed, he was hoping, I'm guessing, to meet up his brother, and he doesn't realize. In fact, I think the housemates can't even see the difference. They think that's Shah 2.0. Well, this will be a very, very exciting evening. You know what to do. PM Extra, hashtag PM Extra, hashtag Perfect Match Extra. We've been trending all evening, and I hope you enjoyed it. You stayed with us all the way through past midnight, and for that, we truly appreciate you. We'll bring you more updates on our social media pages at TV3 Ghana. As well, look out for 3 Extra, where we'll be getting you all the extra bits and bobs and the videos, and of course, find us on TikTok because it's never a dull moment there. My name is AJ Akwako. Find me on social media at AJ Sapon. And until I come your way again, keep watching TV3 and of course, logged on to adisaplus.com.
You don't have your mic? But we actually do my mic right now. Because I have a mic on me. I can hear you.
I'm so happy to see that it's true.
Cheers. You're welcome. Officially do this. This is alcohol. You take alcohol.
Oh my Jesus Christ, bro.
They press sack and then they remove sack.
So yeah,
and
they
they
press
press
sack.
sack.
You should be
Like literally.
Juku.
Whatever. I'm going Xtra.
Jesus.
I think it's literally
Jesus.
downstairs.
I am going. Why?
Sponsored by Close Up Complete Fresh Protection.